Now, every frame consists of some fixed text which you deliberately can't edit. So a var frame, variable declaration, has the keyword var and the keyword set2, and you cannot edit those. You can't even select, put a cursor on them individually. But a frame will usually also have 1, 2, or 3 fields, and fields are intended and indeed required to be edited or filled in by the programmer. So current direction, the name of the variable I'm declaring here, is one such field, and its initial value, the value you're setting it to, is another field. And when I click on those, you'll see that you do see a flashing cursor. And if I click within the field, I can move that cursor around for editing. Same here. A few frames don't have any fields at all. Main is an example of that, but most frames have 1, 2, or 3 fields themselves. And then, of course, the main frame contains other frames that do have fields. Now, I can edit one of those fields. For example, I might change the wording of this string to be printed out to game is over, and I can just edit it like you can in a normal text editor. I'm being very careful here not to make any changes that might cause errors, and so everything is remaining green. Whenever you're selected on a field, it will be highlighted green. We'll see later on that if you put in wrong code, then the color of the field will change. Now, I've been selecting on fields at random just by clicking on them, but everything can be done through the keyboard. So, for example, if I start on main, then I can go into a particular frame within main, and if I want to then go into a field, I use the tab key, and the tab takes me to the first field in that frame. I can edit that. Tab again will take me to the next field in the frame. And if that's the last field, then if I tab again, I go back to seeing the whole frame selected, which makes it convenient to just cursor down and go to the next line. And here again, I can tab. There are 2 fields here and go back to the selection on the whole frame. As well as using tab, it's also possible to use shift tab to do it in reverse. So here I'm selected on the frame. If I hit shift tab, it takes me to the last field. Do it again, it goes to the previous field, and do it again because there are only 2 here. Then it selects the whole frame and you can cycle round again.